Hey, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to use ChatGPT for brand strategy development. So we're gonna talk about things like coming up with a name for your brand, defining your personality, creating customer persona, developing some marketing strategy, writing copy for your website and other social media content, and even doing some on-page SEO like keyword research, meta descriptions, and so on. So let's start with brand naming, because ChatGPT was trained with all of that data, meaning it was fed with all of these books, so we can actually refer to naming experts like Alexandra Watkins, for example, to get better results. But of course, you will have to give it some context, like what is your brand? What are you going to sell and to whom? So let's dive right into it. So I'm starting a new clothing brand that will be selling t-shirts for graphic designers. Give me 5 name ideas according to each of the 3 following experts. So we have Alexandra Watkins, Brett Flowers, and Jeremy Miller. These are well-known naming experts that I have read books of, so I'm familiar with their work. And at the end, I'm gonna ask to present it in the form of a table. So as you can see here, it nicely formats the outcome into a table, so we can actually look at this and then do some further research into what names are available, which one can we own and copyright, and so on. And it even gives you some explanation. So that's pretty good. When I was writing my blog, I actually got these results and I was happy with Artful Teas. So let's move on with this example. So now the next thing we want to do is define some personality. You can use ChatGPT with a chain of thought, but otherwise then you have to give it context, right? So again, I'm describing here what is my new brand, what am I doing, what am I selling. So I'm just saying that these t-shirts should inspire them to work hard and become successful at their craft. And I'm just asking for brand personality and tone of voice, and of course present it in a table. So let's try this prompt. These results are pretty accurate. Of course, we have to be creative, artistic, innovative. It can be unique and expressive. Tone of voice should be playful, lively, energetic, whimsical, cheerful. Very good starting point, and even ChatGPT goes to the extent to give you explanation why it believes it's the right attribute, personality trait for your brand. It explains it right here. So here are the results, by the way, that I got when I first wrote my article. Now, the next thing you want to do is develop some customer persona, because you will need this for marketing your brand. So I actually just ask a simple question: help me develop a customer persona. But again, I refer to experts that I know, because Annie Miltenburg, she got a pretty good framework when it comes to customer personas. So it gave me these type of results. So as you can see, we have a lot of information, not just simple demographics, but also psychographics, their personality traits, their values, goals and aspirations, and pain points and challenges, which is really, really helpful in developing a marketing strategy, writing copy, and so on. I'm just gonna copy over this prompt from my website. So as you can see here, we have some basic information. It didn't give me as many as when I first ran this prompt, but you can always ask ChatGPT to elaborate or give you more information. But the next thing you may want to do is develop some marketing plan. And here you can refer to industry frameworks like STP marketing model, for example. And it's going to give you some of these results. So it's going to give you some ideas for segmentation and targeting those specific segments, and some ideas for your position. So let's use this in ChatGPT. So as you can see here, ChatGPT is giving me pretty good ideas in terms of segmentation, targeting, positioning, different types like urban-based graphic designers. So you can use SWOT analysis framework, you can use other marketing frameworks. And for that, also visit my website where you can see those specific examples with those prompts and the results I got. And you have also more tips here, like all the marketing frameworks that you should try, like SWOT analysis is a very popular 7-piece marketing mix. This is the one we've just run. So now the next thing you may want to do is to write copy for your website. And for that, I like to use Donald Miller's story brand framework, as you can see here, because I'm familiar with his book. His process is really good. So here is my prompt, and here are the results that I got from this prompt. So as you can see, it's a very nice breakdown. Normally it would take you hours to develop something even simple like that. As you can see here, it follows the process, identify the customer's problem, and here is the problem stated in the form of a question. We can use it as a headline on our website in the header. Then we can talk about other pain points and our unique benefit and so on. So you can use them just as is, basically as a basis for your website. Okay, so the next thing you may want to do is create some content for Instagram, for example. So here is a simple prompt. I'm just asking for 5 ideas for an Instagram post. And of course, I mentioned my brand name and what I do. But what's really good about the results is actually giving me pretty good ideas, and I could just use them right away. Like, hey, you should feature a design, you should show the t-shirt in action, a model wearing a t-shirt, you should highlight customer review, you should share a brand story, or should run a giveaway. So these are all great ideas for Instagram engagement. All right, the next and last thing we want to discuss is on-page SEO. So here is a simple prompt. I asked for 7 best long-tail keywords, because as a new brand you should actually target some long-tail keywords. So again, I ask it to present it in a table with the title suggestions and SEO meta description. And here are the results that I got, which is pretty accurate. We can target these keywords, we can write these blog posts, and we can take it further and actually ask ChatGPT to write us an article. And by the way, if you are looking for more tips on how to use ChatGPT for branding and marketing, visit my website. And there I also created a list of 100 prompts for brand strategy and marketing. You can get my Notion page with all these prompts, more advanced prompts, more names, more marketing and branding frameworks organized by category. So it's really easy to use. You can just copy and paste, and you can get this on my website. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my tips on how to use ChatGPT for brand strategy development. And if you want more tips on branding, strategy, and design, well then subscribe to my channel. It was Arek Dworniczak from eBay Design. I will see you in the next video.